This is social media training session 1. Like I said, there's going to be additional sessions that will follow in the next coming weeks. We'll pick different topics, ideas of interest that we can use to better leverage our social media accounts, not only as a company, but individually as well. Just some quick stats to let you know that there's over 300 million Facebook and Instagram users in the U.S. We don't have that large of a population here on the Big Island, but we are a destination spot, and that makes it more attractive, especially when we have good content to share. Okay, so we're going to learn to leverage our accounts to increase business by featuring more than just listing content. There's successful accounts really have 3 different parts that they offer. First one is business content. So it would be your listings, it would be updates, it would be real estate tips, it would be real estate content. So if it was, if you had a deal that went into escrow, you could post about that. If you have a new listing, you could post about that. If you have an open house, same thing. And then same thing with real estate tips as well. We'll dive into these and with discussion as well. So the second part is going to be community/area. So we have the luck of being in Hawaii, and so community and area, there's a lot of really great stuff that we can share. So when you're out and about, so your day-to-day activities that you do, so if you belong to organizations, going to your children's school, going to whatever it is in the community, it's great to post about that, about your involvement, things that you do, things you see, and then also area. So it would be like cool landmarks. So you go to the Volcano National Park, or you go to the beach, you go to whatever, hiking, stuff like that. So community area type involvement. Third thing would be lifestyle, and it's what you like to do. Now, you don't have to include yourself. For those that don't like to be featured on your post, that's fine. But like your favorite restaurants, going back to like going to the beach, boating, fishing, hiking, hobbies, and then also additional like filler type material, which would be like motivational posts, things that you see that mean something to you, funny things, like memes and other stuff that come across that you feel comfortable sharing, okay? And this is what the whole thing is based on, things that you're comfortable with. You don't have to push the envelope of being the cutting edge, edgy type material. Again, we're in Hawaii, so the material speaks for itself. You just have to find a way to put that out there, okay? Any questions yet on that? Okay. So the 3 tips to improve your social media presence. First one is always include links to a website and or listing. And there's a couple ways that you can do that, and I'll show you them after we get through this portion here. The reason why we include links is we want to drive traffic to the site. We want to drive traffic to the full detail of your listings, okay? And if you don't post with, if you don't stuff your post with additional verbiage in there, it gives them the want to push through, click the link, and go and get the full information on it. You really just want to highlight 1 or 2 specific items that would be attractive to your viewership, okay? Second thing is when adding a video, and this is something that we need to talk about, is we want to keep it 15 to 30 seconds max, okay? Unless it's like a feature type thing that we're going to do. Studies have shown that, and you probably attest to this as well, when you're thumbing through Instagram, when you're thumbing through Instagram or Facebook, the average look time for each post, if it doesn't immediately catch you, is 3 to 5 seconds. So if you don't have something that is if you have a long introduction to your video, if you have something that is just ramping up to the content, most of the time it's not going to be seen. So it has to be short, quick, and to the point, so it gives them a reason to stop and look at it. And the third is posting regularly. And posting regularly and over-posting are two different things, okay? So for business type posts, it's good to average between 3 to 6 business posts a week, okay? If you overflood your feed, it just gives them an option to put you on snooze, unfollow, unfriend, and you don't want to flood everyone's timeline with oversharing business stuff. That's why I'm saying include community type items, lifestyle into your posts as well. So when I say 3 to 6 times a week, it's also good to have consistent post times too. And to have consistent post times, you want to post them in times that's going to have optimal views, okay? I've done a lot of studying on this. I've looked at many different venues of resource, and the best time, well, the best day to post is weekdays from 12 to 5, okay? That seems to be when there's the highest activity for engagement. And then also on midweek mornings as well. So Monday's tough because you're getting out of the weekend. Majority of people are foggy going into Monday, just trying to get the week started. So Tuesday morning, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday, early morning, so between 5 and 9 a.m. is a good optimal viewing time as well. Now, you think do I have to wake up at 5 a.m. to get my content? No. You can schedule posts. You can do it for both Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, I believe you have to download a specific add-on app that will allow you to schedule posts, but it is available. I need to find exactly what that is. Worst time to post? Weekends. Saturday and Sunday, the traffic goes down 50%, okay? People are doing things on the weekend, not always looking at their social media feeds, and not likely to engage as well because they have other things that they have to do. When people are at work or in their daily grind, it's a kind of escape from reality, so they go on there and more likely to engage at that time. So midweek, midday, up until about 5, 6 o'clock or so is optimal time. And again, Saturday and Sunday, you're not going to expect a lot on your return, so if you are posting heavily on the weekends, it's probably not best used for your time and content, okay? Okay. Next is we're going to talk about, does anyone have any questions on that?
That's good information.
That's good tips.
Yeah. Are we all familiar with how to schedule posts on Facebook?
No.
Okay, good. Let's do one right now. So, let me go to here.
So, to set up the business.
Well, your account is private, which means if you're not friends with me and I try to look at your account, I won't see anything but your name.
Okay.
Oh, so pretty.
Let's see. Buyers. Okay, we'll just use this one for. An example. Okay, so we'll grab this photo. Let's see.
We'll do that
Yeah,
later.
you can, okay.
But so
Okay.
that's it.
So to
For the next,
schedule a post, you go to, on a business account, you're gonna have publishing tools on the top. Go to publishing tools. And then you go to schedule posts.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Oh, the cat's out of the bag now. Everyone's getting a birthday post. So, all right. First step, you go to create. Take this, put that in there. And then this is, we'll just name this scheduled post test. And then you put the content, whatever it is, so $35,000, MLS, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Listing. By. Okay. Now you can also put a link in here as well. Actually, before I hit schedule. When you're putting a link into a Facebook post especially, it does not the same with Instagram because you can't have a link, a touchable, clickable link in Instagram unless you have over 10,000 followers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You can't have, unless you boost it, unless you actually pay for the post on Instagram,
Right.
you can't have clickable links within your content. Facebook, it doesn't matter. You can do that. But if I was to put like for instance, if I was to put this link into here, okay? When I hit post, it's going to give me the picture, it's going to give me the word content, and it's going to give me a clickable link within the body of the post itself, okay? You can also do, now if you just wanted to do a standalone I'll put this in here before I put any other content or a photo in there. It's going to grab it. It's going to grab it. Okay, picture in your mind. When I put that link in there, down beneath there is going to be the heading of, so I took it from Daylum website, it's going to have 4 pictures that are on the MLS listing, and it's going to have, so when I hit share, they can actually just click on the picture and it will take you to the website, okay? But for this purposes, since it's not recognizing it properly, let's do this. Actually, let's just do a real post right now. This one is 27th Ave, HPP. Whose listing is this? Kanoi.
There you go.
Okay, so 27th Ave, HPP, 1 acre parcel. Price, what,
35?
was it 35?
Yes.
Yeah, 35. MLS was 62344.
And Bobby, can I ask you a very basic question?
Of course.
So, this is your page, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is your page within your business account.
Correct. So you log into your personal account, and then you can create a business page off that. You can't create a
Business.
standalone
Account.
account. You
It
have
will be business page.
correct.
I see. And then, but those who are looking at my business page won't be able to go to my personal account.
Not unless you accept them on your personal.
Correct.
I see, I see.
Yep. So you can keep that private.
Uh-huh.
You have your business page. Yep. this by, and there we go. Okay, so we have the content, we have the link, like that, and now we're gonna add a photo. Upload, yep. Okay. And then here, little click box, you can share now, or we can schedule. So we're gonna schedule this for today at, that's fine, 10:15 is good.
So what do you think reaches more people, Facebook or that other one,
Instagram.
Instagram?
Well, both of them have benefits and disadvantages to each other, but if you have Instagram, when you post on there, you can feed it directly to your Facebook, so you only have to do one post. So if you have those two linked together, whatever you post on Instagram goes directly to your Facebook feed. Okay? It's not vice versa. It's not Facebook to Instagram. It's only okay.
Because Instagram, you can go to Twitter, to Facebook, to everything, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
Doesn't Instagram only stay around for a little while too?
Hmm?
No, that's Snapchat.
That
Snapchat.
Snapchat is 24 hours.
So you don't want
24
everyone
hours?
screenshot your stuff. That's the.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, and then you can schedule all your posts like that if you have. So I have post schedules out till August here. Okay.
Your birthday schedule.
Yeah. That's how you schedule a post. Okay. I'll generally make these for the entire week or a week plus or whatever.
Mhm.
But this is a way that you just spend a half hour beginning of the week and just plot out what you want to have for your scheduled content, have that taken care of so it's on autopilot, okay? Suggest that highly. It's very simple, and you can do it in multiple different kind of ways. I'll show you a different way that we can add content that's going to have a clickable link to it, and this one I actually like a lot. So, everyone here is familiar with your Zap account, yes? Your Zap website?
Nope.
I was at one
Nope.
point, but then that fell off the face of the earth.
Okay, so it's super easy. You log into CB Exchange. Okay? Everyone's familiar with CB Exchange, where you get all your fantastic items from
I'm on it right now.
Cobalt Banker, all your resources, all your training, all your up-to-date information about the company that you can use to better promote yourself as a real estate agent, okay? If you go into the springboard, top right-hand corner, you'll scroll down and you'll click on Zap. Zap will take you to your website. Well, actually, it will take you to your dashboard, where you can put all your different content about yourself. Now, things we spoke about in the past. You add your personal statement. You can add YouTube information, update your social media, all the areas that you serve, property insights. Pretty much, this is your display when people are, yes?
Sorry. The Zap.
Mhm.
Like,
This is your personalized Coldwell Banker website.
okay.
So when someone is searching coldwellbanker.com to find their agent that they want to work with,
Okay.
they'll be on Hawaii, they'll click on Hilo, and then they'll give a list of all the agents that are at this office,
Oh.
okay? Now, the more information you have in there, the more attractive you are as a potential agent for a new client. So again,
So that's where this comes into play.
Mhm.
correct. Updating all your information here, very important.
So the emails you get saying somebody was on your Zap
Mm-hmm.
website, is actually true and not just a lie?
It's absolutely true.
Oh shit.
I know, well, yeah, Chief.
One strike.
So Zap is Is that the one we went to the training seminar where they basically cyber, I don't wanna say cyber stalk, but they cyber track people and what they're looking at and tell you their likeliness of their as a buyer?
No, that's different. That was actual potential clients, not agents.
Okay.
So this is your actual portal from Coldwell Banker Corporate, okay? So when someone goes to the main website, coldwellbanker.com, gets a lot of traffic, and again, it's area specific. So you click on state, area, town, and then everyone.
Do we have somebody that has a good website?
We do.
Who is
Probably
it?
Howard.
Precisely.
Website.
I think Atsuko, you have some stuff in there too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because Atsuko gets a lot of traffic through there as well.
Are you really?
Yes,
That's awesome.
but we'll use this right now for an example because, so when you're in Zap, if you click View My Website, it will take you to this, and this is what it looks like. So it has Megumi, has all of your listings,
Wow.
okay, all of your areas that are served. You can share your page,
Oh.
okay. Sold,
Oh.
okay, and then any other additional information you put up by yourself. So your bio, your social media, any awards you received, anything like that, you can all put in there. And the more information you have, the better. So, if we wanted to create a post on here that takes your viewer directly to this, this is going to have, this has a great backdrop to it. It's set up very nicely. All the information from MLS is in here, okay? So what you can do is, you go to share, and I'm going to share as page I manage. Coldwell Banker, good, okay. So this one here is, already have the address. Fantastic. Let's see here. Two-story home, and where is this, Megumi? This is in,
Hawaii.
what's the,
Hawaiian Shores.
By the way, you should have got a lot of traffic past that listing, because they were doing road fixing, and they were sending everybody past that loop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
great.
because I had to go down there
great
the other
news.
day. Yeah, to pass it twice.
I showed that home before, like about 1.5
A
years
year
ago.
ago, yeah.
So
They had
Bobby,
it
you-
listed and
You
then
have
Never
to
sold
production
it.
started and then the
You
buyer couldn't get
add
insurance
all of
or
your
something.
homes
We listed it
on there
before.
yourself, like
No,
your
no.
listings and what you sold?
everything's, all of your listings, everything that has to do with your, it comes from your RDX feed from MLS.
Oh, because I'm on mine, but there's nothing on there.
Can we hijack that feed by any chance?
What do you mean?
Can we put it on a personal website versus using Zap?
You want to get an RDX feed to your website?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
I can't just copy the
Well, I think you'd probably do it manually,
link. Yeah.
but you have to.
It wouldn't feed it.
You would have to, constantly update it. So, okay, so I'm doing this, posting on the business account. Now, what they're going to see is, it's coming from coldwellbanker.com. Main things you want to have on there is you want to have address, okay?
Mhm.
You want to have, and then it's going to give you the first couple lines of the listing. And then you put a few other tidbits in here too. You want to keep it short and simple, okay?
Yeah.
And then post. Okay. Let's take a look at that.
There you go. Oh, wait,
Not yet.
not yet.
now this is on our Facebook.
Correct.
So if I go on my Facebook, I should see it.
You should. And so other things you can do, well, actually you don't have to do that because if you're posting it yourself, you don't have to tag yourself, but I don't know if I can tag Megumi.
Oh, yeah, we have problem with that.
Yeah, we do. 'Cause I think it comes up with everything else but you. Megumi. No, can't. That's fine. But here's what it's gonna look like. And another great thing that what you can do is for your sellers that are interested in what you're actually doing for their listing. They wanna say, you know, do you have any statistics of what we're doing social media wise? You can give them statistics because it'll give you a performance of your post. And this one is not great because there's nothing going on, but so this one here, this was just posted yesterday. This was not a boosted post. This is just a normal post. 223 people had this come across their feed.
Oh, yeah, I
Multiple
saw that.
likes.
I
Yep.
saw it, yeah.
Post clicks and all of stuff right here, okay? And this is a good metric that you can share with your clients as well if they're asking, how's it going?
Nice and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Right.
Good job, George. If you look at ones that were boosted, I've done one in a
You
while,
know what's
but-
interesting is that apartment sold in 4 days. Howard's the
Yeah.
one next to it.
Still
That
see.
balcony is blocking the view.
Yeah.
from it. I see it.
Oh, poor Howard.
It's fine. Here we go. Here's a good
Yeah,
one.
he's fine.
He'll be
We know
alright.
he's
Yeah.
more than fine.
So this is an example of a really good one we had. This one, over 2,000 people reached, 24 reactions to it, comments and shares. So a bunch of likes, some love, some comments on the post, comments on photos, some shares. And this is this is Edith's one, so say, Edith, this is what we've done here, this is what's going on with this. There's been some decent reaction to it.
It's not my picture.
What's that? That's not yours? No.
That's all blown out,
I
man.
was gonna say, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
she's waiting for
contrasting-
your picture.
Well, I sent it, but she couldn't open it for some reason.
Oh.
I forwarded it to Bobby too, just in case. the new picture-
Oh, okay, I can do that. That's fine. But it gives, so the business page gives you the option to look at that as a analytical presentation, okay? So, again, linking to a site or linking to your Zap site, both very good.
But all these features on Facebook is under the business
Correct.
page, not.
But you can link it to your Facebook website,
Hmm?
right? You can link it to the Facebook website.
Um,
I mean, you put it on your website and it kind of goes to that, right?
I don't understand what you're saying.
So if you link your Coldwell Banker website to your Facebook page,
Mhm.
people can go into it and that's what they'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah, no,
That's what I
absolutely,
meant.
yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. So, content to include in your business posts, okay? Great photos is king, okay? You always want to have, okay? It's always important to have great photos. Content is the only, photos are the content that is going to catch the eyeballs, so.
Right.
It has to be in focus, good lighting, and professionally done if possible. And we have George here to help out with that. When you're doing multiple photos in a post, you don't want to have redundancies. What I mean by that is there are multiple photos of this on MLS, just kind of from different angles.
Uh-huh.
You see one, you don't need to see another one,
Yeah.
okay? So this one here, main living area, shows
Nice.
where you were, okay? This one here from the kitchen area, different spot. And then a pool shot, okay?
Ocean view in every single one.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you have a vacant home, you don't want to show all, and there's 4 bedrooms and there's nothing in them, and you couldn't tell one from the other one. You don't want to post all 4 bedrooms because they all look exactly the same. Now, if there's a if
Special
it's,
feature in it. maybe.
yeah, if it's furnished, if it's different features like you said in there, then do that. But you don't have to post all 4 bedrooms because you don't want them to live and breathe on just this content. You want them to click through to see all the extra information. Okay. So. Let's see.
Also, I did good when I did my first. Sold my house in Oahu because
Okay.
I took different ones.
So you want to give your audience new looks for each photo. You don't want them seeing the same thing over again. Even if it's not the same thing, if it looks the same, it is the same. Description. You want to choose a highlight. You want to be expressive. You want to put the viewer in a place of ownership. So when you're talking about a great backyard, fully fenced backyard, you can use ownership. Put them in the place of ownership. So, a great place for a family to have parties. Great place for the kids to play in the backyard. When you have a big big main living area, same thing. Great for entertaining. When you have views, or you have a lanai that overlooks the ocean or something like that. Morning cup of coffee while overlooking these incredible views. Okay, so put your viewer in the spot of ownership. Make them think about what you're saying. So if you just say, "Cool lanai," "Sweet views," okay, it doesn't really speak to your audience. But if you put them in, a descriptive, expressive, more ownership type description, then you can actually let them sit there and think about, oh yeah, this would be great. First cup of coffee in the morning overlooking the beautiful deep blue Pacific Ocean, okay? Don't go crazy with long descriptions. That's why you have your MLS, you have everything else for like your photo descriptions and all that. Don't be wordy in your social media posts. Pictures are the main thing that they're coming for, and if they want to find out for more information, they'll click through. Okay. It's always good to include a price, MLS number. You can always put your name in there, contact information as well. And then, any questions on that? No. Okay. One kind of last thing that I continue to do and will continue to do is follow and learn from brand accounts and other successful accounts. There are a lot of really great accounts out there that do it right and are always pushing the boundary of really great content that you want to look at. So some shareable items. So if you don't always have content of your own for listing information or for listings, you can always use Coolwell Banker has great real estate tips through Facebook that you can share every once in a while if you want as well. And all it does is just increase eyeballs that know, there we go, your affiliation with Coldwell Banker as the brand, okay? So, like this right here, yeah, here are some tips to share with sellers on how to make their home stand out when the market is hot. Okay.
And so we should share such post.
Yep. Yeah. You could share that.
Just share it.
absolutely.
So we could share like the posts we get from our Daylum of our other agents too,
Sure.
that are,
Absolutely.
you post on the Coldwell?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, just your specific listings is not. It's not specific to you. Just that only you're the only person that can post it. So if
Mhm.
Howard has a great listing, then you can post that
Yeah.
because you could find a buyer for that.
Yeah.
He would be
exactly.
the
That's what I
happiest
was-
if you were coming to his desk and say, I have a deal or an offer on this. That's what we want to do. So use what we have available to us in the office. So if someone else has a great listing, or you want to cross promote, or you think you might have buyers out there for that particular one, share that too. Back. And there's a lot of really good stuff on here. Another one that I like a lot is Bigger Island Properties. This is something that I'm trying to model our presence with, so they have a lot of listing information. Yeah. Seriously, right?
Whoa.
But they have a lot of, let's see, where is it?
$1 million listings, was that what you were gonna say?
Well, yeah, that'd be, yeah. You guys can get
Yes,
$1 million
they're norm.
listings. Yeah, very much encourage you to get those. But they have, let's see here, they haven't had a few in a while though. A lot of their agents will take photos of, so for instance, when you are, come on. You guys make me look bad here. I was using it as a good example and I don't have anything.
What are you looking for?
So,
Oh, that's the Maui one. There's
yeah,
a
here we
Hawaii
go.
one.
So something like this. Shared a post of, there's different accounts that you can follow that have cool photos, that have stuff that goes around in the area. You don't have to have original content all the time. If there's something that's like this is a really cool, this is Waipio Valley, it's a cool shot, okay? Share that. That will take care of your not always business type posts, okay? So that's kind of everything out there. Here we go.
Oh, that's
So,
pretty.
yep. Just some cool stuff to share. When I was looking at, let's see here. This is good on Instagram too. You don't want your feed to be just house, 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 lot, house, lot. You want to have a good mix of everything in there. And there's one account here that I really enjoy, and she is, those of you that are on Instagram, she is an agent out of Danbury, Connecticut. Her name is Kim Gifford. Okay. She has about 13,000 followers. She's in the top 2% nationally, so she does over 350,000 gross per year minimum.
You said Connecticut?
Yeah,
Isn't that the highest, like, the most rich people in the United States live there?
yeah, it's pretty much where the
Yeah.
United
Well,
States is
people-
run from.
Yeah.
Thank you
But
for
That-
pointing
that
it out,
helps.
George.
That helps.
if you look at her account here, it's not all just listings. There's things that, so she'll go on a showing, and if you show up a few minutes early, and there's something that looks beautiful out there, like Howard the other day went on a showing on HPP, and it was right on the
Oh, yeah, I
water,
see.
and he took
Oh,
She
a,
even took of her
Yeah.
dog. Yeah.
so yeah, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of where you are, because even though you live here, we live here, and you see it every day, potential clients, whether they are here or elsewhere, they see it and it's an attractive reason for them to contact you and potentially buy a property from you. But yeah, you don't want it just to be just business all the time. Okay. From looking at different accounts and everything, it's an ever-changing landscape, and you want to be able to keep up on new trends and what is good out there. So, hey Tess. See what posting styles look comfortable to you. Again, you don't have to go word for word of everything that's out there and copy that, but take a little piece here, a little piece there, and make your own style with it. If you want other Coldwell Bankers on all platforms, so they're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, I think. You can see what the kind of the best practices on style is, and what content is best used based on metrics and analytics too. So have fun, engage with people. When you go to different accounts and see something that looks great, that you think, oh man, that's really great, message them, say, hey, I really like this. This is really, really cool. Because the more people you interact with, the more likely that they'll interact back with you, and then you get someone else that follows you. And when you have someone that follows you and you put a post out there, you're able to spread it out to more people than you actually had in your queue of followers, okay? So interact, engage with other accounts, and use the not just business type approach. So just not business, you want to have other things put into there, and make sure not to overpost, okay? Are there any questions about what we've gone over?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Anything that is you want to add or discuss, or?
Well, I'm just looking at the Zap thing,
Mm-hmm.
and with the dashboard, I mean, if you link it to your I use a Gmail account,
Mm-hmm.
so you can run everything right off of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
It is very cool. Zap is a tool that is great for you to utilize. And really the setup of it will only take you a short amount of time. And the more content you have on there, again, the more likely someone will click on you, because you're not just a singular face on a website. You have something for them to read through, okay?
So,
And you can link everything to that. You're paying for it, use it, okay? I'll go back and show you some.
so this is the one, because Zap actually, when you put your contacts in it, it does give you reminders to follow up. It puts you on a schedule with it.
It does.
It helps keep you.
Yeah.
It helps keep you organized.
Correct. There's so many really great things they have in here.
Now, if you could find where we can reset our passwords, that would be phenomenal.
For this?
I mean, I have
Well,
no
yeah.
idea how to get
I
into
just-
CD Exchange.
Yeah, they let me have a.
That's why I laughed, because the username is different, Jack.
It's like
Yeah.
it's your name. Like mine was Christopher.madden@coldwellbanker.com.
That's what it is.
That's
Yeah,
what it
yours
is.
is probably
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megumi, okay.
Yeah.
Megumi.
So, they sent me a temporary password, but I can't figure out how to change my password now to make it like permanent password.
So let's see. Howard is a good one. Give me an example. So when you get a request, they go on there and say, someone click the agent button, gives you the date, the name, and then you can manage it through the actions, okay? Let's view it as a website. Where is it? Business. Yeah, and you just look at,
So this one that gives the Zap score and it shows you how active they've been when they're looking. So you know
Correct.
who's motivated and who's not.
Yep.
Or you have an idea.
okay, so he has information here, who he is, what he does, what he's done, and areas served. You can follow him on all these different resources here, listings, sold information, experience, credentials, okay? Again, very much encouraged to update your Zap profile. Not everyone's going to dalem.com, because maybe a lot of people don't know what dalem.com is if they're not from here. People believe in brands. It's like when you go to a new place and you're trying to figure out what you want to have for lunch. There's a spot down the road that is, you know, it's a generic area restaurant, or there's a McDonald's. You know what you get when you go to McDonald's? A lot of people will go there. Same with Coldwell Banker as well, okay? So update your Zap profiles. Use that to your advantage. Again, you can share posts directly from here. It'll bring them to your personalized website, okay? See, and there's even all this extra information inside here too. They want to do a mortgage calculator, they want to figure out payments, they want to do anything they want in here. Use it to your advantage. Questions? No? Where's George?
George.
Would you like me to fetch him?
No, it's fine. You can just turn it off. Great. That's all I have for this first session, okay? So, gonna have another one this afternoon. You don't have to come. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing, maybe a little less bumbling here and there. But upcoming over the next few weeks, we're gonna keep on doing this once a week, once every 2 weeks. We're gonna pick some different topics. We're gonna get more in depth with it so you can better utilize your leveraging of social media to people that are out there, okay?
This afternoon it's 3 o'clock, right?
3:30?
3:30.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Thanks.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Bobby.
you.